Have you ever pondered the existence of a creature standing over 7 feet tall, covered in hair and lurking in the forests of North America? A creature known as Bigfoot. Picture, if you will, a being of significant stature shrouded in mystery and the subject of countless tales and legends. This is Bigfoot, a creature that has fascinated and captivated the imagination of many, transcending boundaries of age, culture, and geography. From children captivated by the thrilling tales of a giant hairy creature living in the wilderness, to adults who have devoted their lives to proving its existence, Bigfoot has left an indelible mark on our collective consciousness. This enigmatic entity has been immortalized in films, books, and countless online forums dedicated to cryptozoology, the study of creatures whose existence is yet to be proven. In the realm of popular culture, Bigfoot is often portrayed as a gentle giant, living in harmony with nature. Yet, in other narratives it is depicted as a fearsome beast, capable of extraordinary strength and speed. The theories about Bigfoot are as diverse as the people who believe in them. Some argue that Bigfoot is a remnant of a prehistoric species, a relic from the age of the mammoths. Others contend that it is a creature of extraterrestrial origin, a visitor from another world. Then there are those who believe that Bigfoot is not one creature but many, a species of undiscovered primates living in the remote corners of our world. These theories, along with numerous others, contribute to the enigma of Bigfoot, fueling debates and sparking interest in this elusive creature. Despite the lack of definitive proof, the belief in Bigfoot remains strong. Stories of encounters, footprints, and blurry photographs continue to emerge, keeping the legend of Bigfoot alive. Yet not everyone is convinced. Skeptics argue that the evidence is insufficient, and that the sightings can be explained by misidentification or hoaxes. But as with any unproven entity, the question remains, is Bigfoot real or merely a figment of our collective imagination? Countless individuals claim to have encountered this elusive creature. Let's delve into some of these eyewitness accounts. Take, for instance, the case of a seasoned park ranger in the dense forests of Oregon. In the late summer of 2021, while out on a routine patrol, he came across something that defied his years of wilderness experience. He described a towering figure, covered in dark fur, with an uncanny human-like gait. It was just a fleeting glimpse, but the image, he claims, is forever etched in his mind. Then there's the account of a group of teenagers from rural Ohio. On a dare, they ventured into the woods one eerie October night in 2022. They recall the chilling moment when they heard a guttural growl, unlike anything they'd ever heard. Then, in the beam of their flashlights, they saw it. A creature massive and hulking, staring back at them with glowing eyes. Scared out of their wits, they fled, but the memory of that night still haunts them. Let's not forget the story from a couple on a road trip in the vast wilderness of British Columbia in 2023. They reported seeing a large bipedal creature cross the road in front of their car. The husband, a former military officer, was certain it was no bear. His wife, a wildlife biologist, agreed. They described it as something that seemed to belong more to the realm of myth than reality. And then there's the account of an elderly woman from a small village in the foothills of the Himalayas, who insists that what the Western world calls Bigfoot has been a part of their folklore for generations. She claims to have seen it multiple times, a shadowy figure on the edge of the forest, watching over them. The consistency and conviction in these accounts are certainly intriguing, but the question still lingers. Are they enough to prove Bigfoot's existence? Beyond mere sightings, some individuals have even claimed to have gathered physical evidence of Bigfoot. This evidence ranges from footprints to hair samples, and even photographs that purport to capture the elusive creature on film. Each piece of evidence has its own tale to tell, its own chapter in the ongoing saga of Bigfoot's existence. Footprints, for example, are a common form of evidence. Over the years, hundreds of supposed Bigfoot prints have been discovered, each varying in size, depth, and clarity. These footprints often display characteristics that suggest a primate origin, such as a lack of arch and an opposable big toe. But these footprints have also sparked controversy. Critics argue that the prints could easily be hoaxes, created by individuals using carved wooden feet or other means to create a convincing Bigfoot track. Next, we have hair samples. Numerous strands of hair purported to be from Bigfoot have been analyzed over the years. While some of these samples have come back inconclusive or as known animals, a few have been classified as unknown, further fueling the mystery. Skeptics, however, point out that unknown does not necessarily mean Bigfoot. It could simply mean the hair comes from an animal not currently in the genetic database. Then, there are the photographs. Perhaps the most famous is the Patterson-Gimlin film from 1967, showing a large, hairy, bipedal creature walking through a clearing. Yet, as iconic as this footage is, it has been met with as much skepticism as belief. Critics argue that the creature could be a man in a suit, while others question the film's authenticity. To sum it up, the purported physical evidence of Bigfoot is as diverse as it is contested. Each piece of evidence, each footprint, each strand of hair, each photograph adds a layer to the mystery, but it also invites criticism and doubt. The evidence presented has been compelling, yet it has also been met with skepticism. Does it truly substantiate the existence of Bigfoot? In every mystery, there are those who doubt. In the case of Bigfoot, skeptics have their reasons. Now, let's delve into the realm of skepticism and criticism revolving around Bigfoot. These voices of doubt are as integral to the Bigfoot narrative as the most ardent believers. They add a layer of complexity, challenging us to question, to probe deeper, and to demand more substantial evidence. One of the primary arguments skeptics present is the lack of conclusive evidence. Despite countless reported sightings and alleged footprints, there's a glaring absence of irrefutable physical proof. No bones, no bodies, no Bigfoot DNA. Some argue that for a creature of such size and purported prevalence, surely we would have stumbled upon something more tangible by now. Next, we have the possibility of hoaxes. It's no secret that Bigfoot has been the star of numerous pranks and hoaxes over the years. The infamous Patterson-Gimlin film of 1967, once hailed as the best evidence of Bigfoot's existence, has been scrutinized and accused of being nothing more than an elaborate hoax. Such instances cast a long shadow over other potential evidence, making it harder to separate fact from fiction. Lastly, there are the scientific arguments against Bigfoot's existence. Biologists question the viability of a large bipedal primate species surviving undetected in North America. They point out the lack of biodiversity that would be expected if such a creature existed. Moreover, the idea that Bigfoot could remain hidden in today's heavily surveilled and explored world seems highly unlikely to many. The skeptics raise valid points. They force us to approach the Bigfoot enigma with a critical and discerning eye. They remind us that extraordinary claims require extraordinary evidence. As we delve deeper into the mystery of Bigfoot, these voices of skepticism guide our inquiry, urging us to seek the truth, regardless of where it may lead. The skeptics raise valid points. Can we dismiss these arguments, or do they cast a shadow of doubt on the existence of Bigfoot? We've heard the eyewitness accounts, we've examined the evidence, and we've listened to the skeptics. What does all this mean for the existence of Bigfoot? Let's take a moment to digest everything we've delved into so far. We've heard compelling testimonies from those who swear they've encountered this elusive being. The stories told by these individuals are indeed fascinating, and their conviction and sincerity are hard to dismiss. They've shared descriptions of a large, hairy creature, leaving behind footprints that are undeniably larger than any humans. However, we've also examined the physical evidence, or rather the lack thereof. While footprints and blurry photos have been presented, there's a conspicuous absence of concrete evidence. We're still missing that irrefutable piece of the puzzle. A clear, undisputed photograph, a DNA sample, or, dare we say, a live or deceased specimen. Then there are the skeptics. They raise valid points about the likelihood, or rather unlikelihood, of such a creature evading capture or concrete detection for this long. They question the quality and authenticity of the evidence presented. They propose alternative explanations like hoaxes or misidentifications of known wildlife. The debate around Bigfoot's existence is ongoing and intense. Both sides of the argument present compelling cases, and it's clear that more research is needed. We need to delve deeper, explore further, and keep an open mind. It's also worth noting that the existence of Bigfoot is more than a simple question of fact or fiction. It's a testament to our enduring fascination with the unknown, our desire to explore and understand the world around us. It's a mystery that continues to captivate us, sparking endless debates and fueling our imaginations. In the end, the existence of Bigfoot remains a mystery, a question open to interpretation. What do you believe? Is Bigfoot a fact or a fascinating fiction?